Alright, here we are. This is going to be a little workbench tutorial. Some tips on what you want to do. Now, before I do this, I'm going to save the game. So now you have your workbench. Now, first thing is the adjuter has 3 slots that you can put gems in. Any gem you want. So, now I like to use the experience gems because I like that little bit of extra experience. It helps me boost it up. I've got 2 large and 1 small. This is so far I've not gotten any of the large ones because in order to you need to have so many small ones to make into a large one, and then so many large ones to make in red into regular, and then so many to make into a large. But once you get to that large, boy, that's plus 10. That's pretty good. Basically, you know, you can boost up your heavy punch, health, resistance, experience from quests, which is the one I always put in there, and then your companion's health. Now, in the beginning, you put whatever you got in there. Once you start to get enough gemstones and be able to work it, you can do it. Now, the kicker is, we're going to go to the Regent Sword. Notice I can't improve it anymore. Gives you 2 slots. I've got bonus health. So if we go in here, notice it changes. This does bonus damage 3, health per hit, enemy resistance. This gives you plus 3 for monsters. They're all the monsters you kill. And that gives you, your companion does a bonus 3. So we're going to use the Redeemer here. So 8 damage, 3, health, resistance, monster. Now, if we go all the way down to these shields, which I tried them. I'm not really a big fan of the shield. I just don't like it. But if you go into the shield, 3, health, resistance, and damage for companions. It's the same exact thing. So basically, any weapon, that's all it does. That's what it gives you. If you want to increase your companion's health, you need to put it in your adjudicator. Now, this is maxed out. Now, I'm sorry, no, that's maxed out. Level 3. Now, the sword event, this is what I guess you'd call a legendary weapon. Does lightning touch. What do you want, cat? What do you want? I'm trying to make a video here. Leave me alone. Stop it. So this is what you call a legendary weapon. I can't use it because my dexterity is not 74, but it only does 50 damage, but it does lightning type. Once I get my dexterity up, I'll give it a shot and see what it is. Only thing you can do with these legendaries is basically put a gemstone in them. Now here, level 3. This would boost it up to level 3, so if I was to click this, nope. It'll tell you what it's going to cost to boost this weapon up to level 3. Actually, I'm sorry. One of my videos, I thought this thing did 83 damage. It doesn't. It only boosts it up to 74. Huh. So that's why I didn't use it. So, it says a legendary sword, but it only boosts it to 74 at a level 3. And once you go up to level 3, it's not going any higher than that. Snake Bite is legendary, which does poison, but you can't boost it up. So it's basically stuck at 41. Here's the axe. This is already boosted up to level 1. You can go to level 2 with it. I can do it. Still no slot. I don't know. I think once you go to level 2, it'll add a gem slope. But as you can see, it goes to 67, and there's the cost. So we're going to prove, let's see, so we'll use the axe here. We'll boost it up. It added a slot. It's now a level 2. It does 67 damage. And level 3, 4,500. So here we go. Now it does 84. Okay, but I think I was confusing with the axe. But look at the yes. So in comparison to the sword, it does 4 points more damage. But look at the stat strengths. All right, look at the stat strengths. 70 for strength, 53 for constitution. While the regent sword is 60. Oh, you only need a 63 and a 63. Now, in the beginning, it's easy to get your strengths, all your points up, because I believe it's at 30, it takes only 1 point. And then between 30 and 60, it takes 2 points. And then anything over 60, it takes 5 points. So, to go up 6 levels, I would need 30 skill points to put into strength. 30 of them. That's why it's a little bit more difficult. Gaz Wraith is legendary. Gives you right off the bat. Let's see. Let's go. Scrap Hadget. Here we go. Level 1. Pretty easy to upgrade to a level 1. Only costs 500. We'll upgrade that. Then it goes to 1500. And then level 3. Boom, done. Basically what I'm noticing is I've done this already. Every single weapon that you get up to level 3 automatically gives you 2 gemstone sockets. Now the scrap hat's even better, 86 damage. But again, strength of 70, constitution at 55. So you have to really boost it up in order for those to work. So if you want to get an extra 6 points, you want to keep some of these. Now, that's basically one-handed. Now we're going to go two-handed. Now two-handed is the same thing. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's the that's the ice sword. That's way up there. Poison, that's legend. No, okay, no, I guess I can boost that up here. But look at the strength requirement. I got it up to 2, but it's 72. Now the fire sword, 69 for strength. But at a level 3, does 87 damage. Which basically is comparable with the Kiss of Death, which is a legendary that you can find. You can't strengthen it anymore. None of the legendaries you can improve them. You can only throw in. So the question here is it worth it? Well, if I ever get up to that point, I'll know. But my other one where I did the weapons, I don't particularly. I think the two-handed are slower than the one-handed. They do come in handy depending on what the situation is. The nice thing about this game is you got to be able to be flexible in what you're doing here. Alright. But so far what I'm seeing is, I mean, two-handed possibly with the legendaries because it's got the 2 slots. Kiss of Death has only got 1 slot, but it doesn't ice. I kind of want to get that up and see what that looks like. If I ever get to that point, I'll do a video on that. I seem to get a lot of the legendaries. But again, like I said, the two-handed weapons, once you boost them up, they just, it's hard. And then the shields. So, Caleb's Bulwark is a legendary shield, so that's about it. It only does 15 damage. Iron Fist shield, again, legendary. You can only put one socket in, you can't upgrade it. There are shields that you can buy, but again, they do the same thing, and I don't like using a shield. Alright, so there's one-handed and two-handed. Let's go to the ranged weapons. Now, just like the one and two-handed, you can boost them up. Now the Redeemer is basically a plasma rifle, legendary, does 100 damage, and that's it. And you got one gemstone socket. Now I have not boosted my plasma up yet. Oh, shoot, hold on a second. I'm going to exit out. I'm going to reload this so I have all my money back. It gets expensive. I mean, you think about it. You upgrade two weapons fully all the way. 10, 11, 12. That's 13,000. 13,000. And I really haven't found a decent way to, like somewhere to do it yet. I've been looking, but there's not really. Basically, you just got to kind of find stuff, sell it, and do a lot of the quests to make the money. All right, here we go. I got my 22,000 back. So, now, the Redeemer's Legendary does 100, which is pretty darn good. Magazine size is 7. It gives you one extra one for the plasma, but we're going to boost the plasma all the way up to level 3. Alright. Oh, shoot. Strong mental energy. Alright. Now, forgot about that. Hold on a second here. We're going to make strong mental energy reserves. Let's see. Now, you want to look at the different recipes, because different ones actually, with some of these with the healing potions, and I'm going to get into this, you've got different things here. Like here is sulfur and iron ore for electronic scrap. I'm just going to make 96 of these. All right. Now we'll go back. Powerful mental energy reserve. Come on. That's why you don't sell anything. You keep it all. Okay. Plasma rifle. Level 3. Alright. So, now the Redeemer is legendary, and hey, yeah, it gives you 100, gives you one extra shot, and it's got one slot. Well, you go into the plasma rifle, it has no slots. It only does 97 damage. So it only does 97, so it does 3 less, and it's got 1 less shot onto it. And it does not have a thing. So, in terms of a plasma rifle, let's look. You need 74 dex and 52 intelligence. The Redeemer is 65 dex and 65 intelligence. So, you need a little bit higher intelligence on this. But overall, pound for pound between the plasma and the Redeemer, I wouldn't waste the money, the shards, or the stuff to boost it up. Now, if you were able to put 2 gem sockets in, like the swords, that'd be great. Stick with getting your stats up. You're gonna want your dexterity up, that because that allows you to use the higher equipment anyways. So you're gonna want to get that up. And honestly, what I find, laser rifle 2, pretty much on that 3 burst, takes everything out. It's incredible. I can't quite go up to level 3 because you need a 73 dexterity. That's really high. But again, what I'm finding using the laser rifle at a level 2, it really just works great. Yeah, let's look at the double-barrel shotgun. Let's see what we got here. Cyclops Eye, there we go. So, the double-barrel shotgun at a level 3 does a 96 damage. Only gives you 6 shots. And you need a 66 strength and a 66 dexterity. So, that actually could be kind of worthwhile. But the thing about the shotgun is, I'm going to go over that. The ammo, I forgot to do that with the ammo types. You don't find as much shotgun shells. You can buy it in the outlaw cities, and you can buy it off some merchants, and usually they'll sell it 20 at a time, give or take, and you can buy it. So, but that's not... Let me go real quickly here. Where is it? The heck? Oh, there we go. Ammo. Duh. Okay. I had to go on weapons. Now, I have not bought... The only thing that I've bought in this game is arrows. I bought some plasma. And I buy the fuel. All this other stuff, I found this exploring around. As you can see, look at the numbers. I mean, explosive rockets, 117. Honestly, until I get that rocket launcher boosted up to a high enough level, it's almost absolutely useless against the bigger ones I've experimented with it. It hardly does any damage. The flamethrower works the best. Now, I've probably bought around 800. I probably bought about 5, maybe say 600 or 700 on the plasma, and I found the rest. So that's not too bad. Plasma's kind of relatively available. You'll be able to find it. Bolts are relatively available. I've probably bought arrows. I probably found maybe about 300 arrows, and 400, bought the rest. Bought the fuel, and I bought the shotgun shells. I have not found that many shotgun. That's everything that I bought. And I bought it in the anticipation that it would be a decent weapon, and now I kind of regret it. But the energy cells, 2,103. I have maybe bought 500 energy cells. The rest, maybe 600 in the beginning. You know, I'd find a vendor, he'd have like 100 for sale. I'd buy it. Find another vendor, buy another 100. Probably, we'll say maybe around 600 to 700 that I may have found. The rest, or that I bought, the rest I found. Energy cells are probably one of the most common ammunition types that you're going to find out in the world. So, for long range, the laser rifle. The laser rifle works fantastic. And once you get it up, now we're going to boost it up. Okay, there's the laser rifle. So, double-barreled shotgun does 96 damage, but again, you've only got 6 shots on it. Some of these things take a little bit more than that. The plasma rifle, 97 damage, 6 shots. The laser rifle, level 3, 94, and you've got 20 shots. Which, if you put it, like I said, the full auto, do not put it in full auto. You put it in burst mode. That works fantastic. I would not waste my money boosting up this to level 3 for their plasma. In fact, I'm going to sell my plasma rifle. I'm going to get the cash for it. And I'm going to keep the laser rifle. And then once I finally get the stats, I'll start using the Redeemer. Now, these are legendary weapons. Again, here, this is the Staker. Can't improve it. Arkan's Might. Again, single shot burst and full auto. This is a energy weapon. But the problem is, you can't, it doesn't really do much. And look at the magazine size, it only does 15. How does that figure as a legendary weapon? And look at the intelligence to use it. So, crossbows, really haven't got much into those. Again, 439 bolts. The plasma, the blasters are the same thing. Even if you boost this up, let's see, this plasma is 33, that's 32, so this one's a little bit better. Let's boost this bad boy. Oh. Hold on, I gotta reload. I'm out of money again. So, concentrate on boosting your laser rifle up. You get your laser rifle up. That gives you a ranged weapon. You get your flamethrower up. Level 2 will pretty much take almost... So far, I've taken almost all, except the heavy duty ones. That laser rifle will pretty much, with the burst, will take them down pretty quickly. You hit them dead center with all 3 bursts, and they hit them. Sometimes, most of the time, it'll take them right out with the first 3 round bursts. If not, they're going to be almost dead, and either your companion takes them out, or you take them out with another shot. Don't waste your time with the plasma. You could actually turn it, sell it. I would, sell it. The only thing about the plasma, the only advantage the plasma has over the laser rifle is it's got a plasma ball that when you shoot the plasma ball, it does damage and it knocks your enemies back for a little bit of a loop. That's the only thing about it. But again, magazine size is only 6, so if it's not boosted up high enough and you're running into it, it's not going to do that much damage, and you're just basically going to be sitting there, knock 'em back, run out of ammo, and then you're in a world of pain. Now, let's go with the laser blaster. I'm going to boost this all the way up. There's the laser, and now we're going to go do the plasma blaster. Oh, strong mental energy. Okay, I got to make strong mental energy. Alright, strong mental. And we'll also make some of this up while we're at it. I'll probably need this too. Alright. Plasma. Shoot. No, that's the rifle. Where's the plasma blaster? There it is. Plasma blaster. Alright, now let's look at comparison here. 86, That's the Redeemer rifle. 100. Again, you only need, with the Redeemer, 65 and 65. Actually, I don't remember where I picked that up. I picked it up somewhere. 66 and 57. So, not too shabby. But again, 6 shots, 7 shots. Laser blaster. Level 3, 66, 56. Does 84. This does 74, but if it boosts it up, it does a 94 damage with the laser rifle. So, yeah, it does 10 points more. Now, the only difference is at a level 3 with the blaster, you're talking 66 and 56, and the laser rifle, 73 and 51. So, technically, you could boost this up and you'll get 10 points more. 10 more points with a blaster. But like I said, experience with using this all the time. Save your materials. Save your money. Just work to get that up to the level 3. Okay, what is this here? Single shot burst. Okay, that's an energy weapon. That's a legendary. Completely worthless because it only does 45 damage. The shotgun, I'm not really too impressed with that. Excuse me. Alright. Oh, I already got my flamethrower up to level 3. 102 damage. 64 and 64. That's all you need. And that thing basically does 102 damage. The flame ball, not only does it burn them and does additional damage with the flame, it also knocks them back. It literally disrupts them. So if you're going up against the bigger creatures like the mountain troll who likes to reach down, grab boulders, and chuck them at you, as soon as he's reaching down to pick up that boulder, you hit him with that, it knocks him back and it interrupts his attack, and he's done. Doctor Strange, basically a rocket launcher and 75 friggin' strength. So, these are legendaries. I can't even get up there yet. Here's another flamethrower. Now, once I get up to 68 strength, I'm going to check the difference between this. Now, this is a legendary. It does do less damage, but the magazine size is 60 in comparison to 25. Now, I don't know if that means the thing fires a lot faster, because you'll find using the flamethrower, it's a lot, it fires slow. You gotta time it just right. And forget about using it on smaller ones, it's just not that quick. But I don't know about the furnace. Once I get up there, I'll be able to do that. The rocket launcher. Quick, fast. You only got 3 of them. It does do explosive rockets, fragmuffs, and plasma rockets. I've tried them. At this level, it's kind of absolutely worthless. It doesn't really do much damage, even at 62. I really wasn't too impressed with it. You can increase it. $70 and $70. Let's see what that did it here. Oh, well, that boosted up to 102, so that might be a little bit better. Maybe a little bit quicker, but again, like I said, I'm going to have to... I don't want to spend the money yet, because that's kind of a bit of a money to get that up there, plus materials. You know, we're talking ore, nuggets, scrap, plus the kind of money, but that might be a good secondary weapon to have. You know, maybe sit there, throw it in your second, blast 3 rounds at whatever. I don't know how quick it reloads. Like I said, I didn't particularly, I tried it once a while back when I first got it, and I really wasn't too impressed with it. Legendary. No, it's not. That's pretty interesting. See, I don't understand why it says compact but dealing greater damage. Not really, people. Alright, let's see what it does here. Yeah, both of these are level 2. 102 and only 91. Both 3. Let's see, 61, 61, 64, 64. Alright, so that's about the only difference is it's got a little bit lower stat. So, I would stick with the rocket launch, get the stats up and stick it. Alright, that's just the flamethrower I gotta sell. And then we get down to the 2 bows. You'll actually get a cultivator bow. There's another one you'll be able to pick up. Once you get your dexterity up to 64, you'll be able to switch to the war bow, which is pretty darn good. 79 damage at a level 1. Level 3 is pretty... Level 2 boosts up to 100. But look at the dexterity requirement, 71. This has got high. Let's see, can I afford this? Alright, I can boost this up real quick here. And I don't have any money. But at a level 3, 120 damage. So that's 100. Now the thing about that is, the Phantom String is a legendary, which you can only gem slot. 72 damage. Alright. So basically it does, I believe, like I said, I don't have the dexterity or the strength yet, 70, but I believe with the war bow, shoot, I should have kept it at 2. Alright, so the war bow only shoots arrows, but I believe that the Phantom String allows you, no, it doesn't, sorry. Oh, there we go, yes. So in the war bow, you have the seeker shot. It'll shoot 1 arrow out, and, you know, that's for the berserkers. You can learn it, and it'll take that seeker shot, will go out, you just aim it at your target, whoosh, and it seeks it and picks it up. The scatter shot does a multiple shot. Now, the thing about the Phantom, wow, this at level 3 will be 120, and this is only 72. The Seeker, it adds +1 to your Seeker, and it adds +1 to your scatter shot. So, that's that could be kind of a big deal. Like I said, once I get up to 70 in strength, then I'll be able to experiment and see what the differences are. Nothing on ammunition. Okay, so there we go. That's crafting on that. Now, potions or jewelry. Do not waste your money. Do not waste your money. 15,000, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500 to make these amulets. Alright, Warrior's Amulet, Reaver's Amulet. You're going to find a Reaver's Amulet. You'll get that. I think I found like 3 of them. I sold Camouflage, Charisma. Don't. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Amulet of Charisma. I did find 1, but this was the first one I made up. The reason I did this is because missions give more experience. If you're going to make any of these, make the Amulet of Charisma right off the get-go. If you've not found the Reaver's Amulet, get the Reaver's Amulet. Make this, because this boosts up your lockpicking. And then in your stats, all you got to do is put 2 skills in the lockpicking. You find a level 3 lock that's as high as it goes. You throw this on and boom, now you can pick it. I made no rings. Did not waste my money. Basically just gives you health, dexterity, dexterity. Why is there 2 rings of dexterity? That's weird. Huh. Ring of might, strength, and ring of defense. You're going to find a ton of different rings. You're going to find, you can buy, you can steal. Don't waste your time. This is the blue gemstones. Or these, these are the gemstones. And like I said, as you get them up, you get 4 of the red. These are basically small. You'll be able to make a large one. Once you get 4 of them, you'll be able to make, I guess, a giant one. Now, the last thing we're going to go over is the potions. This is why you save all these recipes. I got a ton of recipes. Do not sell your recipes unless you've got a duplicate. Keep every single recipe that you find. Because when you do it, you'll be able to do different things. See, I have no iron ore left, so I can't make this powerful. I can't make this. I do once I reload, but let's say that. Well, this one, I can make it with sulfur nugget. This one I can make it with a strong mental reserve and a natural. Now, completely replenishes, boost, replenishes, but you also use this in crafting your weapons. Permanently increased mental energy. So if you decide you're going to go the cleric route, this is the one you're going to want. So how do you make it? Well, I've only found one recipe for this. The Golden Whisper. I've only found 4 of those things. So once you find, that's why you don't sell your ingredients, especially don't sell the herbs. Hold on to everything. There's no weight limit, so. Gives a small boost, strong elixirs. Now this strong elixir gives you 1 skill point. I found 2 recipes. Liquor and natural. And then ELEX drink and natural. So I get enough liquor, I could buy enough of it to boost everything up. Now there's only one drawback to this. When you drink the ELEX, it increases your cold. There's three different levels of cold. Basically, under a certain point, you're considered human. You go up the next level, you're closer to an ab, and then at the highest level, you're like an ab. First thing is, if you put a point in it, you get different stats. So, this is definitely what you want. So, well, let's say, ELEX drink and natural. Here's the ELEX drink. Well, the nice thing about the ELEX drink, it gives you attribute points. So, you can either save it up. How do you make liquor? And small ELEX drink. Natural ELEX. You run across it, they're selling it. You find it, they're selling it, you buy it. Any natural ELEX you're going to want, because you're going to use a lot of this to boost up towards the end. You want XP experience. I would not waste it on this. You're going to save this stuff up so that you can either put it in attribute points. You're either going to do attribute or you're going to be skill points. So, and then of course here's the healing. Let's see, this is elixir of healing. I've only got one so far. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I actually had 2 King Sorrow. The King Sorrow, what this does, permanently increases your health by 20. Well, I found 2 King Sorrow. I used both of them. I boosted my health up by 40 points. Very helpful. Small healing. Wine, small healing plant. Water bottle, small healing plant. That's why you don't sell it. Here's the mighty. Liquor, wine, and large. Do not use that one because that uses your natural ELEX. Either use the powerful healing herb, and I've only found 9 of them so far. I found 17 powerful healing plants. Large healing potion. Wine, large healing, and this is just a healing potion. So basically, here's your healing potion. Wine healing plant. Small healing potion. See how it works? It kind of like one small goes into the healing. Healing goes into large. Large goes into mighty. Not even going to get into that. There's the Golden Whisper. That'll boost your stamina up by 20. Now, I think I had 5 of those, and I did boost it up one time, just once, for that extra, little bit of extra in stamina. But for the most part, Golden Whisper, where was it? Where did it go? Golden Whisper. So do not use that one little bit of extra stamina. I find is all I really need. Stamina, well, it does help. You're talking about running around. And there's a way around that. So do not use your Golden Whisper if you're going to join the clerics, because you're going to want to make up these potions to increase your mental energy. The more mental energy you have, the better you're going to do it. So, like I said, I used one for stamina. It is what it is. It does help a little bit. Now, before I forget, let's reload the game. Alright, quick save. There's my quick save. I don't want to screw up and save that after I did all that crud and don't really want it. Stamina is not the world's easiest because see, you're not using stamina for fighting. Dodging, you're not using stamina. No stamina, that's the green bar. The only time you're going to use stamina is when you're running. And here's a little trick. So if you're running, and it's going down, see, I'm still running. I didn't have to re-push the button. I just pushed it once. Alright. That's normal. And honestly, for the most part, I went around like this. I kind of You could probably get away not using one of those in the potion. Of course, I didn't know any better. I didn't know you could do that, and boom, almost instant setup. I mean, for the most part, you're not going to be running because you're going to be walking around. You're going to be looking for stuff. Woohoo! Alright, so there you go. There's crafting. Basically in a nutshell.
Knowledge and technology are gifts that offer us salvation.
Shut up. That's your crafting. Now, if you're wondering what I'm wearing, I'll show you. That's the commander's armor. I also have the commander's helmet. Oh yeah. Full setup there. A little close up. Basically the same set you had when you first start the game that you lost. But again, like I said, you're going to want to get... I just might restart it and do a quick show. If I remember where I got the stupid sunglasses from. There's a protective mask. In the beginning, until you find... what I would recommend is you go down to that harbor. And get that recipe to make that immune. And then you don't have to buy this protective mask, and you don't really have to wear it. Sunglasses, that's all I wear. All I ever wear. I don't care about, even before I had this armor, and I had the basic armor, I just always wore the sunglasses because it just highlights everything. So, where is it here? Oh, excuse me. Oh, no, stims. Stims. The immune booster. So, leather, natural, and electronic scrap. That's the one you want to get. I'll be honest with you. I have not really used... I used lead belly a couple times when I was going into radiation areas to try to boost up the resistance radiation, because that, that's 40, and then we were in the hat, that's another 25, and then once I took the radiation resistance, it boosted it almost up to 100. The only nice thing about this is it does 90 seconds in comparison to... No, my bad. No, that's lifeline. This only goes 30 seconds. So, like I said, it only takes one natural ELEX, and the areas that you're going to be going into, I found this. I made 15 up in order to beat the cold to get my armor set. There's a way to get into the ice palace without before you get to that point, so you can get the armor early. But you can't get it until you have the immune booster. I tried and I died. I kept dying. I'm like, what the heck? And then I found that and I was like, oh, okay. And that allowed me to do it. So, we're going to end it on that. It's a little view of the mountains. Come on, do you respect me yet? I want to romance you. To get that achievement. Trying to romance her. Well, that's kind of cool. Oh, shoot. Too close. It's like perfect. Don't look. That is almost perfect. That is pretty cool. I couldn't have planned that even better with that. Almost looks like she's wearing a headband, doesn't it, when you're going around like this? Alright. Alright, that'll do it for this.